right, let's see how this goes. So I thought I would give it a shot to try to take you all along with me this week, kind of try to document more behind the scenes. I have a really busy week. I also have to travel. So I was like, what a great opportunity to just take you with me. So just made some breakfast, got some yogurt, banana, blueberries, granola, cinnamon, basically my go-to. So after every workout and run, this is what I'm eating. I have a little bit of coffee left. See the good, love it. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me this week. I have class this afternoon, so it's my last class, and then I have a break, which I am really, really excited for. And then I have to pack and get ready because I am off to Yale for the remainder of the week for a conference. So it has been wild so far, and I still have so much to do, but I'm trying to organize myself just a little bit because I leave in about 24 hours and trying to figure out how I'm gonna do all the things that I need to do beforehand. So I thought while I was packing was a great opportunity to share with you all a little bit more about where I'm going. So I'm gonna be at Yale, and I'm gonna be there for the celebration of 35 years of emotional intelligence. Really grateful to have been invited, excited to be a part of the conversation and the celebration. It's a pretty intimate group. There's probably like 150 people across the world who are going to be in attendance, and these are all people who are researchers, practitioners, thought leaders in the space of emotional intelligence. So it's going to be really, really cool to understand and learn just what big insights and what big themes and trends we saw over 35 years and what worked, and then be thinking about where do we go from there? What does the next version of this field and the next evolution of this field start to look like? So really excited to be. So it's about 5:45. We are rolling up right now to the track to get a workout in. Busy day ahead, getting ready to travel this afternoon, but these workouts are some of my favorite days. Absolutely love just getting after it and challenging myself first thing in the morning. I'm getting ready to wrap day 3 up of learning at Yale and around the Emotional Intelligence Congress, and there's just so much information. One, just so grateful to learn. I just value learning so much. So many insights around emotions, what we can do with them, how we can utilize them as practitioners. What does it look like in a world of AI? Like, it goes on and on about how we're continuing to develop. And it was really cool to also hear from some of the founders of the field of just their development over time. I need to specifically take a moment to digest and discern and organize my thoughts. So I'll be sharing more as time goes on. But one of the big pieces that really resonated, and this was day 1, about how much we can all actually be emotional allies. Dr. Brackett did some research on what does that mean? What does that look like? What would you characterize an emotional ally as? And it were things like someone who's a good listener, someone who's empathetic, someone who's non-judgmental, someone who is not not a problem solver. We tend to show up for people from problem solving, fixing, lens, and that's not actually what people want. People want people in their lives who listen and be curious and ask what support looks like, and just give space for people to process and navigate their experience. And that's what an emotional ally is. They open the door and hold the space for someone to be in that experience. I think it's so layered in terms of how do you need to be trained, what does that look like, and everything like that. But I shared this nugget with you all because
I don't think you need to be trained specifically to be a good listener, to try to show up in conversations non-judgmental, to try not to fix, try not to problem solve, and simply just listen. Maybe you affirm, right? Maybe you validate. Maybe you just are listening. And so I think that's just a great encourager and reminder. No one said when he did this study, no one said someone comes in and solves it and fixes it and gives me advice. No one. Every person stated that this emotional ally is a listener, they are non-judgmental, they are curious, and basically they simply hold space for you to just be. And I think every single one of us can do that. So that's my challenge to you all. I'll share more about the insights, share more about some of the specific research, some of the questions I'm thinking of as it relates to leadership and operationalizing all this work and how that builds. But you can take that nugget today and you can implement it directly. And so even take one of those aspects and just show up, whether it's with people at work, whether it's friends, whether it's family, parents, whoever it is. Just try to, what does it look like to show up through one of those lenses for people around you?